The Avengers, comprising of Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark, Chris Evans' Steve Rogers, Chris Hemsworth's Thor, Bruce Banner, Mark Ruffalo, Natasha Romanoff, Scarlett Johansson, and Jeremy Renner's Clint Barton, raid a Hydra outpost in Sokovia that is run by Baron Wolfgang von Strucker, who has been conducting human experiments with the scepter that Loki once wielded. They come across two of Strucker's experiments, the superhuman speeding Pietro Aaron Taylor Johnson and the mind-controlling, energy-blasting Wanda Maximoff Elizabeth Olsen, who can conjure up nightmares and capture Strucker as Stark gets Loki's scepter back. The parents of Pietro and Wanda, who were orphans, perished when a shell struck their apartment building. Tony discovers a massive engine that covers the entire ceiling and a metallic robot body in the castle's basement. Stark is permitted to depart with the scepter by Wanda. Stark and Banner employ the artificial intelligence they find in the Scepter's gem to finish Stark's Ultron worldwide military project in secrecy. Stark states that achieving global peace is the program's ultimate goal. All attempts at hardware integration fail, even though Stark wants to download the AI into his Iron Suit drone. As soon as Stark and Banner depart for their celebration, a simulation succeeds and the AI on the internet becomes sentient. When Jarvis tries to reach Stark, Ultron prevents them from speaking. James Spader's unexpectedly sentient Ultron arrives to kill Stark's AI Jarvis and seizes control of all of Tony's Iron Suit drones because he feels that he must exterminate humans in order to save Earth. During the Avengers' victory celebration at their headquarters, Ultron attacks the team using the drones and his own crude synthetic body. Ultron contends that the Avengers must be gone in order for the world to be secure. Ultron uses a drone to escape while carrying the scepter and moves via the internet. Using the resources in Strucker's headquarters in Sokovia, he upgrades his basic body and constructs an army of robotic drones. Declaring his desire to destroy the Avengers, he enlists the help of the Maximoff twins. The twins have a vendetta towards Stark because they believe that his weaponry caused their parents' deaths. Wanda claims that she witnessed Stark's fear and let him go with the scepter because she knew he would act on it by destroying himself.
We wait for 2 days for Tony Stark to kill us.
To get vibranium, they travel together to the shipyard base of armaments trader Ulysses Chloe Anti-Circus in South Africa. The only known source of vibranium, Wakanda, has only ever been left uninhabited by Ulysses. Stark discovers this as well by simply hacking banks worldwide. Ultron pays Ulysses billions of dollars to purchase the whole vibranium stock from him. But when Ulysses tries to compare Ultron to Stark, Ultron chops off his arm. The Avengers fight them.
We'll celebrate after the graduation ceremony.
But Wanda uses terrifying visions to subdue the heroes. Romanoff fears her training as a spy in Russia. Rogers fears Peggy asking him to dance. And Thor sees visions of the 6 Infinity Stones and his failure to stop the impending cataclysmic event. This causes the Hulk to go crazy and forces Stark to use his formidable Veronica armor to stop him. But not before the Hulk rampages across a metropolis, destroying everything in his path, including a multi-story building that was under construction.
I'm sorry.
Although Ultron's artificial body is destroyed by Stark, his mind has already been uploaded onto the internet. The crew is forced into hiding at Barton's safe house farm, where they may remain off the grid due to a global reaction and the uncertainties and concerns induced by Wanda's hallucinations. There, they meet Barton's wife, Laura Linda Cardellini, and children.
I was kinda hoping Thor would be the exception. Don't take from my pile.
Thor leaves to discuss the implications of the post-apocalyptic world he saw in his hallucination with Dr. Eric Selvig Stellan Skarsgård. After defeating Ultron, Romanoff and Banner decide to leave together since they are attracted to each other.
Realized you were waiting.
I would have joined you, but
When Samuel L. Jackson's character Nick Fury shows in, he exhorts the group to devise a strategy to stop Ultron. Nick claims that an unidentified force is thwarting Ultron's attempts to harm the internet. Ultron is being prevented from obtaining the nuclear launch codes by the same entity.
Better than us. He keeps building bodies.
Person bodies.
Ultron coerces Banner's friend Dr. Helen Cho, played by Claudia Kim, in Seoul, South Korea, to utilize the gem from the scepter and her synthetic tissue research to create the ideal body for him. Wanda can read Ultron's mind when he starts downloading himself into the body. When she learns of Ultron's plot to exterminate humanity, the Maximoffs turn against Ultron and halt the upload process into the synthetic body.
how could you?
How could I what?
While searching for the synthetic corpse, Rogers, Romanoff, and Barton encounter Ultron, who kidnaps Romanoff.
Seen mercy. Instead, the look up and up.
The Avengers fight among themselves when Stark secretly uploads Jarvis, who is still operational after hiding inside Ultron on the internet into the synthetic body. Thor returns to help activate the body with lightning, explaining that it was part of his vision, and that the gem is one of the 6 Infinity Stones, the most powerful objects in existence.
I'm sorry. That was odd. But we need to go.
Together with this vision and the Maximoffs, the Avengers head for Sokovia, where Ultron has used the vibranium to build a machine to lift a large part of the city skyward, intending to crash it into the ground to cause global extinction.
That building.
As the city begins to lift, Banner rescues Romanoff, who awakens the Hulk for the battle.
Let's finish the job.
While fighting Ultron's troops, the Avengers prevent Ultron from triggering the last step of his plot. A board order to help with the evacuation of civilians, Fury arrives aboard a helicarrier with Maria Hill, Kobe Smulders, James Rhodes, Don Cheadle, and S.H.I.E.L.D. agents.
Take him out.
However, Pietro perishes after protecting Barton from a hail of gunfire. Wanda, who is heartbroken, leaves her job to take vengeance on Ultron by destroying his main body, unintentionally enabling one of his drones to turn on his device. As the continent falls, Stark and Thor overload the device, causing the city to collapse into fragments. After that, the Vision confronts Ultron's last living body and destroys it. And the Hulk leaves in a Quinjet, not wanting to put Romanoff in danger by being with her. Later, under the leadership of Fury, Hill, Cho, and Selvig, the Avengers have established a new base in upstate New York. Fury tells Romanoff that Banner probably managed to get out of the downed Quinjet. Thor returns to Asgard to find out more about the forces he believes have manipulated recent events, believing the Mind Gem is secure with the Vision. As Rogers and Romanoff get ready to train the incoming Avengers, Rhodes, Wanda Maximoff, the Vision, and Sam Wilson, Stark and Barton depart the team. In a scene set during the credits, Thanos takes back the Infinity Gauntlet and declares that he will go on a personal search for the Infinity Stones after another pawn fails.